Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I'm here to talk about Karl Williams versus Justin Tafa. Justin is stepping up on short notice, replacing his brother Junior, who stepped up on very, very short notice to replace Justin a month or two ago. But hopefully, for their sake, this one goes better than that one did. But hopefully, for my sake, it goes the exact same way because I'm picking Karl Williams to win this fight. That is my pick. I bet on him as well. Certainly now that the money line is under 200, and also I bet on the over. I think this fight is destined to go over a round and a half, despite the danger and the pure knockout power of Justin Tafa. I think even if the fight is going his way, Carl Williams has enough in him to slow the fight down. But I'm picking Carl Williams to win. I think if Plan A works, if that goes according to plan, he's going to rip Justin Tafa to the mat, which has never been done in the octagon, but it's been done once on the regional scene. But Carl Williams, I think, has exceptional takedown prowess. I'm going back to the Contender Series fight against Jimmy Lawson, this stud wrestler, and Carl Williams ripped him to the mat. A big heavyweight ripped him to the mat repeatedly. I think, not repeatedly, but three times and held him there. Lucas Dreschke, he ripped him to the mat repeatedly. And against Chase Sherman, his takedowns weren't there for him in the end, but I liked the way he looked in the end of that fight. I thought once he realized, hey, this is a striking fight, he was leading the dance and doing well on his back foot and everything, and just landing the much better shots. So I think in a points fight, if he settles into a striking fight, he's certainly got a chance even on points. But he's got to watch out for the power of Justin Tafa. This is not a guy against whom you can just stand your ground and throw, because Justin Tafa's got knockout power on his side in any matchup, even against Jorgen De Castro probably. But I think Justin Tafa's a limited fighter. I think, again, despite him not having been taken down in the UFC, he is if he is taken down, he's going to prove to be pretty limited. And I say that despite having seen his first few fights where he was taking guys down and going right into mount, and he looked like fucking BJ Penn for a few seconds until the fights turned into a sloppy mess or whatever. Well, one guy he actually put away from the mount. But I think Justin Tafa, despite probably being better than whatever has met the eye so far, which nothing's met the eye grappling wise, so he's definitely better than he seems. But I don't think he's going to be good enough, certainly not to threaten Carl Williams. Like the one way he's lost, a triangle choke to a middleweight, Jason Butcher, seasoned fighter. And I don't think he's good enough to get up from Carl Williams, who has controlled some better grapplers. So I'm thinking Carl Williams wins with Plan A, but again, even if he doesn't, I think Plan B will be there for him, and he'll be okay on the feet. Justin Tafa's only ever won by knockout, even though the Carlos Felipe fight could have gone either way. But even in fights where he's gotten his wish, and it's been stand-up fights, he's been beaten by some lower-end heavyweights. Jared Vandera cleanly outstruck him and looked really good doing so for 3 rounds. So I'm picking Carl Williams to win. I think he's got more ways to win, even though he's really only won by decision. Again, he's got 3 TKOs. One of them's a knee injury. The other 2 are on the ground from ground and pound. He doesn't have such knockout power. But even if he's a decision machine in the UFC, this is a fight where I'd count on him to get it done. So Carl Williams is the pick, and he is the bet at minus 180, certainly. And I also like the over, even if it goes against, even if Justin Tafa wins. I don't think it'll be a clean knockout early. First of all, Carl Williams has never been knocked out. And secondly, Carl Williams, I think, has enough tools to slow the fight down in one way or another. And maybe that dominant wrestling is there for him in the first round anyway, where he takes away that round one danger with a takedown. So the over, Carl Williams. That's how I'm playing this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit. Check out my other videos.